Thurman Studios in San Antonio, Texas. Welcome to Fandom of the Beard with Mark.
I would much rather fist a Cuisinart.
Chris.
It's like, let himself go.
And Levin. And I caught a glimpse of the elusive Brett Ratner in his natural environment. Fandom of the Beard.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 9 of Fandom of the Beard. We're going to be talking about cult classics, which is probably going to piss a shit ton of people off because they're going to sit there and say, oh, well, why didn't you talk about this? Well, I'm not a fucking dictionary, you ass clown. That's why. So we've got the original 3 back, which is fucking weird.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. The original 4 because, you know, Richard has to shoehorn his way into the trio. He's like,
God.
Look at me. It's my equipment.
So what are you saying? He's D'Artagnan to the Three Musketeers.
No, don't shut up,
he's
Richard.
more like the king to the Three Musketeers.
Yeah, because at any point he can be all like, I've risen above your guys' shitty podcast.
And you're done.
Yeah. Good luck recording without me. Bro. And he rides off on a white stallion.
It's like, where'd he get the cape from? It's like, ah.
So this week in news, shit has gone cray-cray.
Again?
Yeah. 23 Egyptian Christians were slaughtered on... did they put that shit on YouTube, or was it just
Live
uploaded?
leak.
Live leak? Okay.
Yeah.
What? I'm behind the times, so...
It's okay, I got you.
But yeah, they just put that shit up, and then everybody said, and like literally everybody who isn't ISIS said, no, fuck those guys, we're going to go to war. And they said, oh, really? And then they killed 5 more.
Yeah.
Because apparently that's how you get your point across these days. You just slaughter people in orange jumpsuits.
Great way to do it, really.
Dude, advertising.
Oh, God. On the plus side, at least, a whole lot of the rest of the Islamic community has been like, no, seriously, fuck those guys.
Oh, exactly.
Because the United States has been entirely fucking Islamophobic about the whole affair. And like, oh, well, these guys say they're Muslims. Kill all Muslims. Whoa! Hold your fucking roll.
But Obama didn't show his birth certificate, and he is obviously a Muslim Islamic terrorist who got into the White House and...
Oh, hey, Dad, how'd you get in the podcast studio?
No shit.
That's impressive. But I've actually heard a lot of requests, and one of the good things that's come of this is that the rest of the Muslim community has rallied around their own community, but around other religious communities as well, specifically the Jewish community. The Oslo synagogue had over 1,000 Muslims sign up to make a human fucking shield around the synagogue while they're having Shabbat. And no, not a fucking shield.
Oh, damn it. I was like, where's this video?
Although that might deter the terrorists, but fuck for safety, you know.
Yeah.
Money shut ISIS. Yeah.
Funny. Jesus.
It brings a whole new meaning to the circle of life.
Eesh.
But real talk though, I think that's amazing. Like just the fact that people are coming together and saying, you know, seriously, you're all morons. Quit your shit. We're going to kill you. So it's awesome. I love that.
So other than that, Nipple Clamps the movie made $300 million.
Fuck them so much. You know what I really hate about that movie?
That is Twilight fan fiction?
Oh no, I can actually get over that. Aside from the Twilight fiction, the entire reason why it's not categorized throughout all of America is, oh, that's emotional abuse and gross, is because the guy's attractive. Had it been a gross, like, dude living in his trailer with a beer gut and a bald head and like a pencil mustache, they'd
So
be
you're
like,
saying that we could not be in 50 Shades?
correct.
Nobody
None of
at this
us.
table could be in 50 Shades of Grey.
I don't know, I'm pretty sexy.
I just pictured John Waters for a second. I was like, no, he gets away with a lot of stuff.
Okay, so Devil's Advocate. I've seen the movie.
Okay.
It wasn't bad. The thing, I mean, as long as you discern it as it's entertainment and not, you know, so-and-so's handbook to getting a butt plug. For entertainment, it was okay.
And that's
It
good.
was entertaining, which to me, like, I haven't read the books. I haven't
That's
read
good.
any of the excerpts. I haven't
Don't
read
bother.
shit on it. Yeah, I heard that I heard that the writing was shit. I mean, it started as a fan fiction.
Yeah.
That was attractive.
Yeah, give me more of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's get some fucking snot fetishes up on our podcast.
Jesus Christ. No, because I had like a dairy product, so I've got like cheese in the back of my throat. So like every few minutes, I'm like, it's fucking nasty.
It's not the dairy product, Mark.
So-
That's just our fun time before the show.
Yeah. Really weird that you were trying to give me roadhead while driving.
Yeah, well, you managed the wheel okay.
Is that what you call it? No, I mean, it was entertainment. And like I said, I haven't read the books. From everything I've heard, it was poorly written, and she kept harping on the same, phrases over and over, which never makes for good writing. But as a movie, it wasn't that bad. It was entertaining and a shit ton of nudity, which,
Yeah, softcore
3
porn is
thumbs
fun.
up if you know what I mean. Anyway, so it was good. I mean, it was so good I almost tried to give myself the Orville Redenbacher. When you drill the hole in the bottom of the popcorn. Womp womp.
I feel like that would hurt. Just saying, that popcorn's hot and so's the butter.
When did you ever get hot movie theater popcorn? They made this popcorn back in 1800, and it's just
We've been trying to
recycling
get
the
rid
same
of the same
kind.
shit. Yeah.
Just seems like candy corn.
Yeah, they haven't made a new
It's the
piece of
same
candy
batch.
corn since 1752.
Keanu Reeves was there for it.
Exactly.
So, I mean, it made a shit ton of money. Apparently,
Well, I mean,
it doesn't.
controversial films always do.
Yeah, Passion of the Christ did, which was snuff film for Jesus.
Yeah. Passion of the Christ actually made more money than this on opening box office weekend. So, I'm not sure what that says, but it's interesting.
America likes whips and chains.
Yeah,
We had a cadence like that in the Army. We weren't allowed to sing it.
it actually
Talk to
did
me later.
not- It didn't show that, like, it didn't show her getting, like, whipped or anything. I mean, it showed one scene with the cat and nine tails and one scene with, like, a horse crop. And then, of course, the end scene where, she's like, oh, show me what real punishment is. And he, like, beats the dog shit out of her, just spanks her on the ass. But it's with, like, a thick leather. I'm filling up here. No, it's just like a thick leather thing, and swats her 6 times, but it's like he puts power behind it, and
And I was waiting for show me what real punishment is. It takes away your internet connection.
yeah,
Worse, it just makes it slow.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Just puts it down to like
It's
a
like-
quarter of a meg.
no, you
And
back
that's
to
it.
like dial up before 56K, like 28.8.
yeah.
Yes, this picture is going to be loading for the next 5 years. Enjoy that.
No, and I mean, like, I know people who are in the community, the BDSM community.
Yeah,
and
you sure do.
Their
Yeah.
biggest issue is that they're sitting there saying, people are going to watch this movie and get hurt. Fuck them. Good. Good. I hope that they go to one of these sex dungeons thinking it's going to be 50 Shades of Grey and end up with, like, fucking anal fissures. Fuck them all. Like,
So you're saying it's kind of like
cannot
Darwin Awards for the
Exactly. If you cannot discern what is entertainment and what is actual fact, fuck you.
The only trouble I have with it is that, people, yeah, never mind.
That's like me going seeing Man of Steel, putting on a cape and be like, I can fly, hurt the dirt, and fucking nosediving. It's the exact same thing.
By the way, just one time, I really want one of the people who shoots up a school to be like, I did it because I saw it on the evening news. Like,
exactly.
I really want that to happen just one time.
He just got a picture of, oh God, what the fuck was his name? The guy that you found out was lying all over the nightly news.
Oh,
Oh, Brian
Brian
Williams.
Williams.
Yeah, just pictures of Brian Williams all over his wall. Fuck that dude too. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, not having that.
Just lied all over the evening news.
Slow jam the lies.
Yeah. Oh, that was another thing. They had the SNL 40th reunion.
Yes.
They did.
Did
I missed
anybody see it?
I missed
I
it.
did not.
There was a very awkward moment with
I've heard about that with Eddie Murphy
Yeah.
and Chevy Chase.
no. Well, I mean, Chevy Chase
He's always awkward as shit.
no, he looks like he's going to die. He's gained a bunch of weight. His ears are red. His neck is red. He's like, someone gives him a saltine and he's like, and fucking falls over. Like he's on his way out. But the thing with Eddie Murphy is Chris Rock did this huge thing on it. Like gave him like a 3 or 4 minute intro, and he came out and he's like, well, I'd like to thank everybody and this is a great night for me, and then stops. and the music doesn't play anything, and he just kind of looks off to the side. He's like, should I say it again? And everybody starts laughing. He's like, okay, well, I'd like to thank everybody, and this is a great night. I guess they were expecting something from him, and he just didn't do it.
That's
because,
correct.
Yeah, I mean, Eddie Murphy has always had a huge problem with Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Like he feels that he brought it back to life, and then they just threw him out.
Not to mention the fact that they had asked him to do a Bill Cosby impression and make
Yes.
those kind of jokes, and he was like, "Oh, yeah, no, fuck you."
No, he didn't even say no, fuck you, because if you pay attention to Norm Macdonald's tweets, he explained what happened. They talked to him about it, and finally he came out and was like, "Look, I can't kick a man while he's down." And they said, "Okay, we respect that," because it's Eddie fucking Murphy.
Yep. You're gonna do the joke and you're gonna like it. I'm not gonna be on the show.
I mean,
Okay,
if you
bye.
remember the mid-'90s, David Spade did something called the Hollywood Minute.
Oh, with this skit, yeah.
Okay, do you know the one I'm talking
I
about?
know exactly the one you're talking about.
It popped up a picture of Eddie Murphy, and he said, hey kids, look, a falling star. And Eddie Murphy called and ripped him a new asshole.
Yes.
Was just like, I'm the one that brought this shit back to life, and you're going to fucking disrespect me like that. And
Did you listen to Jim Brewer explain it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because he's doing impressions of Eddie Murphy, then impressions of David Spade, kind of dealing with it. It was funny.
Yeah, Jim Brewer is another funny motherfucker.
Oh, I like him. You ever saw his little during one of his stand-up specials? He made a little hand puppet of his hand, and it was like acting out like a dog taking a poop. And it was just like perfectly example of a dog taking a poop with just this 5 fingers. It's like, how are you doing this? I mean, you've been part goat for some skits and all, but
I miss Goat Boy.
oh yeah,
I mean, Saturday Night Live hasn't been good since Will Ferrell left, and I'm not even like a big Will Ferrell fan.
no. I've always liked his serious movies. It's weird.
What serious movies has he done?
The
Stranger Than Fiction.
Stranger Than Fiction. There was another one where he was dealing with a recovering alcoholic.
Shit.
Yeah, it was like a recovering alcoholic having a garage sale because his wife kicked him out of his house and left all his shit on the lawn. So he was having a garage. He was just trying to sell all his stuff off the lawn to buy beer over the weekend, kind of thing. It was just, I don't know. It was a really good movie.
Elf, right? That was
Yes,
the name of
yes.
it? Yeah.
Anchorman 2. Right?
Yeah. It's taking a horrible, shitty turn.
Have you seen the new Poltergeist trailer?
Yes, I have seen the new Poltergeist trailer.
What do you think of it?
The little girl looks exactly like the one from the previous Poltergeist, which is good, except they changed her name.
Yeah, no.
It was a good trailer. I'm going to see the movie.
I'm going to see it too, but
I've been saying that I'm going to see the movie.
I just wonder how many people are going to die in production this time.
I know.
It should be fun.
Production's already over.
or post-production. A lot of them died post-production.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, anybody rack up the charts this time yet?
For what?
Dying.
No.
No?
There's
Okay.
no death pool going yet.
No.
All right, fair enough.
You see how like Craig T. Nelson just kind of show up randomly on the background and get shot?
Oh my God.
Me hang like the midget in the back of the Wizard of Oz. Look, Craig T. Nelson's career. Attaboy, coach.
Also, apparently the Sony and Marvel deal with
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man.
No, I need sound effects for this. I called it. I have a recording proving that I called this bullshit. Not last episode, but the episode before.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the
When
zombie
I-
episode?
Yes.
Yeah.
When I was going on and on about, leaked footage of Spider-Man and it's going to be there and Sony's got 5 years. And then the next fucking week, boom. Spider-Man and Sony collaborate.
Yep.
Or, rewind. Boom. Sony and Marvel collaborate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fucking called it.
exactly.
I need like trumpets in the background going off. Like,
What you need to have is a phone ringing. Because you called it.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody pick up that fucking phone, because I called it.
Yeah, it was right there. Like 5 years. I give Sony 5 years before they just fucking tank. Not only did they collaborate with Marvel, but then they turned around and they sold Sony Online Entertainment
Whoa,
Yeah,
missed
they
that one.
sold SOE.
Holy shit.
to Blackgate or something like that. Starshine Gate, something Gate.
No, some of that doesn't sound like some kind of war criminals.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
they sold it to them and they're taking it over. Speaking of gates, Puddin' Gate.
Of course.
Yeah, 3 more people have come up and been, Fat Albert touched me in the,
In the no spot.
yeah, in the pudding hole. Jesus Christ, dude. At this point, he should just leave. Like, go somewhere.
He should go to wherever island Mel Gibson's hiding. I mean, he won't let him in because he's black, but it'd be funny to see him try.
Am I the only one that listened to the Mel Gibson tapes was all like, I can understand how you can get that mad at somebody. No, like, legitimately, am I the only one that listened to the tapes?
Yes, you are the only one who
Yeah.
actually listened to the
Okay.
tapes at this table.
Okay. I play him on repeat while I'm trying to sleep. No, he's just fucking screaming at his wife. He's like, you should get on your knees and blow me. Exactly like that. That cadence and everything. I was like, fucking Christ, Mel. Jesus. And this was after he just started going off about the Jews when he got pulled over. Good God. Mel Gibson is just a fucking piece of work.
But Patriot.
No.
But Braveheart.
Yeah.
But
The anger he showed in Braveheart was because he talked to his fucking wife. She's all, do you want a sandwich? She's all, "Brr!"
oh my God, that's amazing.
Like during the tape, I mean, you obviously know the wife is recording the tape, so she's going to make herself look good. So she's talking calmly to him. And he's just 13 different shades of fucking losing his goddamn mind. And he's just, like he does that, you should get on your knees and blow me. He's all, you're a fucking whore. Like, just, I imagine him red face and just screaming.
At a phone. Which the really great part about that is I imagine seeing it from like a really far outside perspective where it's just him alone in like this huge fucking house. Like massive because he's stupid rich. And he is holding an inanimate object in his hand and yelling at it as hard as he possibly can. Like, that's the part that I can't help but laugh my ass off at. That would be a lot of fun to watch.
Did he quote any Mad Max while doing that? We're going beyond the Thunderdome, you cunt!
Yeah. No, he was just screaming. And
Oh my God.
if you get the chance, listen to it. It's very entertaining. Like, and I've been through some fucking horrid breakups. I've never gotten fucking Mel Gibson mad. If I ever get Mel Gibson mad just once in my life, I'll be happy. Like, if I find something to be that passionate about, to just incoherently scream that somebody should always be on their knees and blowing me, I'll die a happy man.
Now that has become my life goal. I am going to get you that angry about something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what, but I'm going to keep poking you with needles with it. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Cult classics.
Yes. I mean, our topic of the day.
Segway.
Segway's a weird topic.
Yeah. What would you consider a cult classic?
Okay, I like how me and Lev looked at each other like, hey, who's going to say it first? Okay. No, I believe the definition of cult classic is something that... Don't give me that look, Mark.
No, I'm looking at you fucking normal. Continue speaking.
Yes, that's how you normally... Sorry. Definition of cult classic is something that did terrible and bombed in theaters that received a resurgence later on, years later, and has a large following people who either quote this, wear costumes of this, have toys of this thing, or whatever.
Okay.
So by definition of cult classics, everybody can think of Rocky Horror Picture Show,
Donnie
Darko, Priscilla Queen of the Desert, Big Lebowski,
Tank Girl.
Tank Girl. Another actually some other big cult classics nobody really actually understands is It's a Wonderful Life is a cult classic, and so is A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
I'm surprised It's a Wonderful Life didn't do well in theaters.
It did fucking terrible in theaters.
My family still has a tradition of
But
watching
it's
that
Jimmy
every year.
Stewart.
Yeah.
Why don't they like it?
Why are there so many ostriches? The brochure said there'd only be a few. See, in my head, my Jimmy Stewart is perfect, but I can't tell if I just sound like a jackass.
No, it's pretty good. I
No,
like
it's
it.
not bad. It's not bad at all.
Nice. So,
I can only do his stutter.
so are we just going movies? Because like there are a bunch of TV shows like anything that Joss Whedon produced before Avengers.
So true. Firefly's the big one. I'm a big time brown coat. Abso-fucking-lutely. I watched the series.
Firefly, Dark Angel, Dollhouse.
Mm-hmm.
I like Buffy.
Buffy. Oh my God, Buffy.
Yep.
Buffy went through like 3 or 4 different syndicated networks.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't count Buffy because it actually had more than 2 seasons.
9. Had 9
I was going to say they had more than 2.
Oh, yeah. I'm just...
9 is more than 2.
Yeah, 9 is bigger. I like 9.
So,
Math is good.
but I mean, Buffy and Angel, it didn't really hit that big until it hit DVD.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I know. I still enjoyed the Buffy movie.
Yeah, that was a cult classic.
It was.
Because, I mean, now people quote it, and it had, what's his name, Uncle Touchy? Pee Wee Herman.
Exactly.
Paul Rubin.
Paul
Thank
Rubin,
you.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, he's like the head vampire's like right-hand man.
Yeah,
He's like, that's funny.
yeah. I mean, it was supposed to be a shit movie.
It was.
And then it turned into a 9-season TV series
Yep.
with Sarah Michelle Gellar. Oh, dude, the guy that played Xander apparently got arrested for beating the shit out of somebody.
Well,
That's news.
That's
No,
interesting.
this happened just like a few weeks ago.
Mm.
But yeah, the guy
Nice.
that played Xander got in a bar fight, and he looks like shit.
But the guy he beat up or him?
He does. Like, his mugshot is...
It just makes you feel sad.
Yeah. Like, I wanted him to play Ash's character in a reboot of Evil Dead.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Because I was like, he could totally pull it off. But now, no, he looks like Bruce Campbell now.
Nothing wrong with Bruce Campbell. Speaking of cult classics, there's a lot of Bruce Campbell movies there too.
Mm-hmm. Evil Dead's one of them, as well as
Bubba Hotep.
yep, and actually pretty much every Bruce Campbell movie.
Yep.
McHale's Navy?
What? I've never even heard of that one. That's
McHale's
amazing.
Navy was based off a 1960s TV show. A movie came out in the late 90s, early 2000s era. Bruce Campbell was in it, but he's like a side character in it. It was around the same time Down Periscope came out. Yeah, Tom Arnold was like the main guy in it too.
Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer was it? No, Kelsey Grammer was Down Periscope.
Was he?
Yes.
Fucking
He had the weenie tattoo.
I get it mixed up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's understandable.
They're the same goddamn movie.
But also, Bruce Campbell was in the last, before, what's her name? Coke whore.
Paris Hilton.
No, the other one.
Lindsay Lohan.
Thank you. Was
That's a new segment. Name the Cold War and just start fucking naming people off.
but like he was in the last Herbie the Love Bug movie before she revamped it in hers. Because he was in a Herbie the Love Bug movie, Bruce Campbell was, that had an evil love bug that came from hell. Literally.
So
I'm
it was
done,
like that's a thing that exists. Oh well, stop the planet. I'm getting off.
So, okay, let's start with Evil Dead. The story behind Evil Dead is it started as a college project, and much like Paranormal Activity.
Yes.
It was a college project.
A bunch of friends that got together who love movies.
Yeah, and it showed at a Cannes Film Festival, and they said, yeah, we'll go ahead and show it in theaters, and it tanked.
Oh my God.
Badly did it tank. Well, I mean, the acting was, fucking just amazing.
Yeah.
And it was incredibly gross.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it was really like even by today's standards, where we have gore everywhere, I'm still like ugh, when I see that. Oh God.
So then they did Evil Dead, and it made some money, so they said, yeah, fuck it, we'll make Evil Dead 2, which
Exactly.
was pretty much a reimagination of Evil Dead 1.
But it was just the second night.
Yeah,
It was a sequel,
Yeah,
but-
it was just the second night. And then you turn around and you've got Army of Darkness,
Which is
was,
fucking amazing.
Oh God. So
Army of
good.
Darkness is one of the biggest cult classics because, again, it bombed in theaters. But, I mean, people still wear Army of Darkness t-shirts.
Well, and you can still to this day, if you walk into a public place and go, "This is my boomstick," people are gonna be like, "Ha, yeah."
Exactly. Shop smart. Shop S-smart.
I try not to walk into public places and scream, "This is my boomstick."
Especially the airport. It's a
Yeah.
terrible
They-
time to say that.
Well, then they keep thinking I'm talking about my junk, and I'm like, "What? That one too."
Yeah. Shop smart. Shop S-smart. We actually, Chris and I went to go see,
Evil Dead the Musical.
yeah, Evil Dead the Musical. And it was one of those full 4D, like Super Soakers Full of Blood
Yeah.
type
Nice.
shows.
That's
And
amazing.
I got a picture with the guy who played Ash, wow, he looked a lot like him. Like a very young Bruce Campbell.
Nice.
So he's going far in life, is what he's saying.
Yeah. He'll be in a couple, shitty Sam Raimi shows about Hercules and Xena, and then he'll end up on USA. So
Hey, whatever. That was such a good show. Just throwing it out there.
Burn Notice.
Hell yeah,
Yes.
fucking loved Burn Notice.
Maybe watched maybe 1 or 2 episodes.
I watched the first 5 seasons.
I watched it all the way through. The ending was actually surprisingly satisfying. I was really...
Oh, wow, nice. You don't get that often.
No, it was really well done. And I was like, oh, right, I'll fucking take it. Thanks, guys. So, just throwing that out there. Bruce Campbell. Bruce Campbell is the shit.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I enjoy him. As also, he makes all his little cameos in every single Sam Raimi movie.
Then they did this reboot for Evil Dead, and I didn't like it. At all. They replaced Bruce Campbell's character with a woman, which, whatever. That character was easily replaceable. But
You mean Ashley was replaced with a woman?
Yeah. Anyway, no. It didn't satisfy my Evil Dead needs.
Well, hopefully the TV show will do that for you.
They're doing an Evil Dead TV show.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I have high hopes as long as they like the games. The games weren't really good.
No, but why?
I know.
That goes on the list of shit that did not need to happen. We need to keep a whiteboard for that, really.
What? But, I mean, the story is they find the Necronomicon, and they're stuck in that forest. I mean, you're gonna have 13 seasons of somebody stuck in a forest.
I mean, they'll go with medieval times.
I mean, are they lost?
They'll be lost.
Are they
they'll work
lost
back in time.
in the forest?
That's more lost on an island or lost with some random
God
bears.
As long as somebody has a chainsaw arm, I'm okay.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
pretty much my requirement for an Evil Dead movie.
Or the Lost in the Woods or something like that. I
Yeah,
guess.
it's gonna be like episode 13. Someone's gonna find a chainsaw, and they're gonna look at it and go, "Nah," and all the nerds are just gonna be like,
Just
They're gonna be
rage
like,
murders.
They're gonna be like, "How?"
I don't care. I'll make my sound effects.
You rock it out,
Fucking
man.
embarrass me.
Embarrass you? It's just fun for me. I don't give a shit.
Oh God, I don't. Like, have you heard anything on it?
Nothing recently. I heard they're supposed to try it, start working on it, like casting for it and things like that.
I'm good. So I'll get cast as the lead, and then I'm gonna fuck it all up,
Yeah,
like hard.
like exquisite acting and.
Oh yeah. Like,
Watch out! There is a demon there. The thing I love about cult classics is it doesn't have to actually be a classic.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Daniel Radcliffe did a movie a couple of years ago that is just now hitting theaters and DVD called Horns.
I saw that on Netflix. Amazing.
Yeah.
Is it?
I liked it a lot.
Nice. I haven't actually gotten the chance to watch it yet because my.
And once
significant
again,
other
like
won't.
most British actors, his American accent is fucking fantastic.
Yeah. I've heard Hugh Laurie, on that particular note, I've heard Hugh Laurie say that sometimes Pakistani slips into his house accent. And I'm like, is it even remotely close? I don't understand. I would think that something from Pakistan would sound significantly different than ours.
No, not really. Their V's and their W's are reversed. So, yeah. I mean, what other cult classics are you guys really into?
Serenity Firefly. Serenity Firefly.
I watched the movie. I haven't seen the series.
See the series. It's on Netflix in its
Exactly.
entirety. And
It's amazing.
I have watched the series so many times that I can straight up do a quote along on all 14 episodes. It is that good. The characters have so much depth, and it's so immediate. You can feel the chemistry between the characters. The actors for it were literally the best ever. I've never seen chemistry between actors that good, ever. The storylines were amazing. Everything has multiple layers. Even their thuggish, I like money and I like guns character has...
It's the lawful evil guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like also I was gonna say everybody can be broken down into different D&D play styles as well.
That too, which is actually why the Serenity role-playing game has taken off so much. It actually just got a re-release, apparently.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, and that's my favorite role-playing system, in fact. Not just because I am such a huge fan of the show and the movie, but because I really like the way the dice step system works, because I'm a nerd. But real talk, that series has so many amazing moments in it where you're just like, oh, there's this trope that, we're ignoring that.
Exactly.
We're just fucking ignoring that.
That is so amazing. Like,
And no sound in space. best part of that.
Yes.
The best part is there's a part where there's a fire on the ship. They open the doors a little. They open the freaking airlock a little bit to let all the fire fly out into space. And they lock the airlock. And you see it from the outside. And you see, whoosh, fire. And there is absolutely no sound. Give me more of that, please. Don't get me wrong. Star Wars has its place. You fire lasers in space and I hear them. Okay, I'll forget about it. It's Star Wars. Meh. Came out in the 70s. I don't give a shit. But for making it now, you've got to get that right. It's a little thing. And in fact, it's probably easier to do than whatever you're doing.
Also, Mark Shepard's in it. Crowley.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can never remember the actor's actual name. Badger.
He plays Badger in it.
And he's so much fun. God. He's also a little skinnier there. A lot skinnier.
Well, that's years ago, so.
So then, I mean, what's the story behind it getting canceled?
Oh,
Fox.
Happy to help. Fox actually kept changing their time slot, showed the episodes out of order, and refused to show 2 of the episodes.
Yep.
Just because they didn't have 14 slots for it weekly. They were like, nope, we're only showing 12 episodes. So it didn't get a big fan base while it was actually on the air. Then it got released on DVD. And literally millions of copies have sold, and they keep selling. Which means Fox won't give up the fucking rights. But Fox did give up the movie rights because enough fans were like, give us a movie. And it worked out really well. So they got Serenity, and he was like, this is what we're doing. We're closing off the series with this movie.
And they Joss Whedoned a lot of favorite characters.
Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, and the comics that came out afterwards.
Yes, the comic series, too.
Oh, God. Love it.
That explains the
he does
backstory
that
of
a lot.
the preacher.
Yeah. Shepherd
Book. He does that a lot. He continues on his stories with comic books.
That's fine by me.
Oh, Buffy.
Give me.
But I'll say another cult kind of TV show I really like is Venture Brothers.
Although I thought that had a pretty good viewership when it came out.
It has a sort of okay fellowship viewing, but they've had 6 seasons in 12 years.
Huh.
So it's kind of like Heart Number is like, hey, here's a season. 3 years later, here's another season. And like, oh, here's 2 seasons at once kind of thing. So it goes in and out kind of thing. It's not super popular, but the people who do enjoy it make huge costumes, quote it. It's a huge following.
So then that raises the question, what, like, at one point does a series then fall out of cult classic T?
Classicdom.
No, I like mine better.
Classic T.
Yes.
Well, I don't think it's a cult classic. I think it's not a cult classic yet. It's just kind of a cult following. It's not a cult classic because it's not. It's still on the air at times.
So it's the Waco of TV shows. I mean, because you were arguing that Buffy was not a cult classic because it had 9 seasons.
No. I was not arguing it wasn't cult classic. It was I was making the point of all Joss Whedon shows only have like 1, 2 seasons, except for Buffy had like 9 seasons.
And Angel.
And Angel. Yeah.
Like that entire
but that's based
series.
off Buffy though.
Yeah, I mean,
Had like what 4 or 5 seasons of Angel?
6 or 7, something like that.
Number.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the first airing of every Buffy show. And
Shit, really?
Oh yeah,
You badass.
dude, I fuck everybody. Like, somebody wants to come up and tell me Buffy was bullshit, you can come up and talk to my chest. I'm 6'9", because I doubt you're gonna say it to my face. Shut up, Chris. So I thoroughly enjoyed Buffy. I thoroughly enjoyed Angel. I enjoyed the crossovers. I enjoyed the fact that after Firefly got canceled, Joss Whedon then snuck in the actors from Firefly into Buffy.
Yeah, he did. Straight up, the Nathan Fillion was once again Nathan Fillion, i.e. hardcore motherfucking badass.
Yeah, he was Caleb, the homicidal priest.
Oh, yeah. And then after that, he was the first evil once Caleb died.
Yeah.
Super
And
good.
then the black girl from Serenity.
Her name was Zoe in
Yeah.
yeah.
She was
I don't
then
know her name.
the supreme god of peace and angel,
Oh, yeah.
who turned out to be some sort of like multi-dimensional demon.
Well, who was Washed in Buffy? Because I remember in Dollhouse he was Alpha.
Yeah.
Alan Tudyk's been in a lot of stuff, though.
He has been.
Like, he was King Candy. He was the voice of...
Yeah, that's always weird. Rich Amos being King Candy.
You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? Huh. You hit a guy with glasses. Yeah. Have you not seen Wreck-It Ralph?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Oh, where Ralph is about to punch him, and he's like,
But
you wouldn't hit the guy with glasses.
Okay,
and takes
then
off
he did
his-
a really good. Oh God, what was the guy? The guy that did the Mad Hatter in the original Alice in Wonderland Disney cartoon.
Oh yeah. I don't know his name.
I don't either.
Mm-hmm.
If only we had some
Ed
sort
Wynn.
of,
Thank you. His name was Ed Wynn.
like first name Ed, last name Wynn.
Yeah.
What a badass! That's an awesome name.
Yeah, no, he was doing a good Ed Wynn impression because it sounded exactly like the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland.
The only reason I could pick it out at all was because I knew it was him going in. That's it. And so I was like, oh yeah, it's Alan Tudyk. And now that I know that, I can totally hear his voice in it.
Is that the redhead?
Yeah, it's Wash.
Wash.
Sorry, Serenity. He's the
I
one.
haven't seen Serenity yet.
I thought you said you'd seen the.
I saw the movie, but
That's
I mean,
Serenity.
I saw it once. That doesn't mean I
Okay.
remember
Yeah, yeah.
Do
everybody's.
you remember the guy who got impaled on the spaceship right after he was like, "I am a leaf on the wind. Watch me soar."
Yeah, like
That
that's
guy.
why I asked. Is
so
that the
curse
redhead?
your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Yeah. God, it's so good.
Like I said, I figured it was the redhead.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Sorry.
And not the
because Kaylee,
hot
yeah, I was gonna
fucking
say,
redhead
'cause
woman.
Jewel State. Oh my God.
I mean, the girl from Flash Forward.
And the girl who was in Dead Like Me, and the girl who was in pretty much every TV series that didn't do very well. Also, Dead Like Me. Another good cult
I would
classic.
love to take her home and disappoint her.
I will disappoint you all night long.
Bend her over a barrel and show her the 50 states.
I told you that was a thing. Oh, hey, look, she's doing what I did in the first movie. That must have been where she got it from.
Those were okay. The first Horrible Bosses didn't do that well in the theaters, but then it hit DVD and it
Netflix.
blew up, and they decided to make a second movie.
And the second movie was also really effing good.
Yeah.
Well, then I say if you go that way, you also like the Clerks, the first movie.
Oh, God, yeah. Clerks is a huge cult
yeah,
classic.
I mean, early Kevin Smith is all cult classic.
Exactly.
Dogma.
It truly no.
No, not Dogma.
Dogma,
Clerks,
was
Mallrats,
mainstream. Clerks, Mallrats,
and
Chasing Amy.
Okay.
The
I could buy that.
thing is that with Clerks, he made it for $10,000. He made the
Maxed out
entire
all
movie.
the credit cards he could.
Yeah, he
Made
made
it black and
then
white.
Then he borrowed $7,000 from his mom, or $6,000, and so he made that, showed it at Cannes, it showed in some theaters, and then it hit DVD, and some Weinstein. picked it up.
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein picked up the DVD, or somebody gave it to him. He watched it, and then he just threw it everywhere. And
Nice.
Kevin Smith started getting more money, and then Miramax picked him up, was like, hey, make another one. So then he made Mallrats. And that blew up. I mean, it had fucking Stan Lee in it.
yeah, it did.
Back when Stan Lee meant something.
Exactly.
All by
Yeah.
myself.
And then it went into make Chasing Amy, and he was doing the casting for it, and someone was like, hey, what about Ben Affleck? He's like, oh, the fuck is Ben Affleck?
I don't know if him and Ben Affleck were friends.
They had met a couple of times because he
Because
was
Ben Affleck was in Mallrats.
yeah, but he wasn't like, they weren't hanging out every day. And then when Chasing Amy came up, someone had said, hey, put him in Chasing Amy. He originally wanted what's his name, the guy that played the evil angel in Dogma, Jason something.
Oh,
Jason Lee.
yes.
Wanted Jason Lee to play the lead. He originally wanted Jason Lee to play the lead,
Interesting.
and Jason was all like, Ben Affleck, you have Ben Affleck right there.
Matt Damon.
So, I mean, Kevin Smith is the reason that Ben Affleck is anywhere, and people keep forgetting that.
Yeah. Also, does Daredevil count?
As what?
Cult classic.
No,
No.
'cause it's not even big now.
Exactly.
It's still not. It's not big, but it has a small, dedicated following who defends it.
Kevin Smith and 3 people. Kevin Smith defends that film.
Not even Ben Affleck defends that film.
He turned around. He's doing Batman.
Exactly. He's
Ben
like,
Affleck played a good Batman, but he was in Daredevil. He did a good Batman.
I'm not the bad guy, kid.
Yeah, he did a good Batman in a Daredevil suit. And that's why when he got the Batman role, I was like, like just...
Mark, I'm going to need you to change your pants, please. The stains are really becoming too much.
Just say, I am the knight because I'm blind.
Yeah.
Everything is night to me.
Exactly.
I can't wait for that Daredevil series on Netflix, though.
Oh, yeah.
Roses are black. Violets are black. Everything's black because I'm blind. But yeah, the Daredevil series looks like it's going to be really good. I hope they do Kingpin right.
Oh, they're going to. They got Private Pile.
Oh, wow.
DeFranco. Vincent DeFranco.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
D'Onofrio.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's okay, I got you.
It's the same person.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure Philip DeFranco's dad is not not going to be. Yeah.
Totally is.
He's still recovering from kidney surgery. I praise it with you. No,
Okay.
yeah. But no, real talk. I loved him. A lot of people forget he was in Men in Black as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the Roach.
Dude, Full Metal
So
Jacket.
good. Yeah.
That was a cult classic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Full Metal Jacket.
Frickin'
Still,
Kubrick.
that guy, he's good at those. Oh boy.
He's good at those, but I mean, actors get PTSD. I mean, look at Jack Nicholson. He's still not okay from The Shining.
How about Lily Tomlin? She was even worse off after that.
Oh yeah, that was awful. Well, that's because he
That
kept making
axe
her do the.
scene,
Oh my
she
God.
didn't know about it.
She did not.
That's fucking wrong.
So her screams are real.
Yes.
Oh,
And
good.
she is literally screaming for Jack Nicholson. That's why she keeps saying, Jack, stop it.
Oh wow.
Because Jack Nicholson is losing his fucking mind going through that door. So her screams are real.
Oh dear. Oh dear. You go Kubrick. Holy shit. Oh man. Also 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Clockwork Orange?
Yes. Yeah. That'll fucking
Even
do
The
ya.
Shining at that time because it didn't do well in the theaters.
Oh, The Shining, yeah.
It's definitely huge now. God knows. Oh man, there's just so many of them. Why do you think they're so prolific? Why do you think the things keep happening that they get rediscovered, but they're not so big when they initially come out?
I like to point it out. I think it's more just like a director will have a certain expectation for something, and he sees what's going on popular right now, and he hates all that, so he tries to do something different from it. But since it's not going with the popular thing, a lot of people don't like it until they discover later on, like, wow, that was really good. A lot of famous artists are that way. Picasso,
Van
Gogh, tons of these people were dirt poor when they were alive. But then their art was discovered for what the true talents they were later on, typically after they're dead. But
Family's like,
exactly.
I'm Ronin in it, bitches! Yeah. A lot of help to the artist himself, of course.
Yeah.
It actually goes a lot simpler than that, I think.
Oh?
Look at Joss Whedon. He came out, I mean,
Glorious,
he kept having
beautiful man that he is.
failed TV shows. They were good, but they were failed. And then he turned around and he started doing writing for Marvel. He did a bunch of the X-Men comics. And then they decided to bring him in for Avengers. The minute, I can guarantee...
Which was only his second movie ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can guarantee the minute that the news broke that Joss Whedon was writing and directing the Avengers movie, his DVD sales went through the roof.
I believe it.
So
Yeah. Well, and also,
Kevin Smith with Dogma. Nobody had really heard of Kevin Smith until he did Dogma. And then there was so much controversy and he made so much money that people went back and watched Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, and then Dogma. And then the next movie came out with Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah.
And that did pretty well. I mean, he had some pretty good movie stars in it. And then he started to taper off again.
Yeah.
I mean, Clerks 2 came out, but only really the hardcore fans of Kevin Smith.
and then Red State and
Yeah.
Tusk and
Oh, yeah.
Tusk.
he has actually said, say whatever the fuck you want about Tusk, but it paid for Clerks 3.
Yeah.
He producers Hollywood to get Clerks
And
3.
I've seen Tusk. It's not that bad.
I haven't
I
seen
haven't
it.
seen Tusk.
But that's not even because I just don't go see movies that often.
Yeah, same here. I will say
I didn't go and see the movie.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I mean, it was out for, you could buy it digitally like 3 weeks before it came out.
Oh, nice.
A lot of movies are doing that now. You can get them on your on your like Time Warner or whatever.
Oh. Well, I guess there's one failed part of being a cord cutter, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because I sure as hell do not like at all. Internet's expensive enough, and I don't watch enough TV to make it worth my while.
Who do you have internet through?
Time Warner. No. Yes. Yes, Time Warner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much are you paying for your internet?
60.
I'm paying nothing.
60?
Yeah. How are you paying nothing?
It's free in my apartment.
Okay, so it's included in your rent.
Yeah.
Well, did you know for $20 more you can get cable? No, fucking
Uh,
around. Like I just turn around and start selling you Time Warner. You're like, what the fuck's going on?
I was pretty confused for a moment. I was like, who are you about to pitch? Do we have a new sponsor? Did you not tell me we have a new
Yes.
sponsor?
Yes,
Dude,
it's net zero.
Today's podcast is brought to you by AOL. That's right, kids. AOL.
Enter beard for an extra 30 minutes of
Yeah.
online.
Who needs phone calls when you can go online? Fuck.
I still have people who use AOL talk to me at work, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
What are you doing that you think this except the web app's not working? Oh, okay. Well, what browser are you using? Chrome, Explorer,
Firefox.
AOL.
Why in the hell would you use AOL?
I know, right?
There was something oddly satisfying about that 56K modem sound. Am I the only one that thought that?
Yes. I always think of Space Coast Coast to Coast whenever I hear those sounds.
I think of the emergency warning system.
Really?
Yeah, it's the same 1K tone. Are you really?
Uh-huh.
I hate you so
Mom, I'm
much.
trying to hang up. I'm trying to get on the internet. Mom, Mom. I can talk to Aunt Jeff, but it's later.
90s problems. I want to go online, but Mom's on the phone.
Oh, dude, really? I mean, like, how many times did your parents kick in the door? What the fuck have you been doing on the phone? Shut up, Mom. I'm playing 40K Warhammer.
Quake Arena.
Oh, yes.
I used to
Unreal.
I used to have to sign into AOL, get it signed in, and then turn around and start up Alien vs. Predator 2 just to play online, and was still confused as to why it was so laggy. First off, my computer was like, stop it.
What kind of chip you have? Lays?
Yeah. Just, it was slowly putting it in my computer, but it was like one of the fucking like extreme cones you see in geometry. So the first part, he's like, oh yeah, I kind of like it in the butt. Yeah, stop it now. And it just kept going, and my computer's like, No wonder it had a fucking prolapse rectum by the time I threw the damn thing away. Jesus.
It was just losing hardware in the back.
Yeah. Well, this is the same computer that I did all the upgrades to, and it was actually running fine. And then my dad, who back in the day was like a huge computer guy, like he had like our first computer had a green screen.
Oh, yeah, mine too. So
Yeah.
it was awesome. Mavis Beacon and Montezuma's Revenge all
Yeah.
the way, man.
Yeah, and then it turned into
Fucking DOS prompt.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
then it went to DOS prompt.
Dude, I learned
The
the,
white and
shit out
blue
of some
screen.
fucking DOS.
Oh, exactly.
So,
The C:\directory. DIR.
Oh.
but
That or,
my dad, who's the major computer guy, then turned around and he took the faceplate off the computer and couldn't get it back on. So I literally had to hotwire 2 wires together to get my computer to turn on.
Like trying to steal a car or
Yeah,
something.
Okay, cool. Thank God Windows XP started.
And I still have people call me with that too.
Yeah, which, I mean, whatever.
XP is pretty good.
XP is still pretty corporate.
Yeah.
It'll do.
Yeah, it'll do, but I mean, 7 has gotten a lot better.
Well,
At least it's not 8.
And it's not Vista, which I also still have people
Vista.
call me with.
I am desperately debating going into
Anybody have an NE still?
the Windows.
Thank God, no, we don't support that shit. Get that shit out of my house.
The Windows 10. They're doing a beta where you can get a free copy if you have Windows 8.1.
Nice.
And I'm thinking about it. I'm like,
well, Windows 8. Once you get used to the flow, once you get used to how it rolls, it's not that bad.
You mean built for a tablet?
It is that. Well, and I can understand where they're coming from with that, too. They wanted the same experience on all devices. They did it poorly, but I can see where they're coming from. So instead what they're doing with Windows 10 is they have that little tablet in the start menu in a place, and that's good. That's a much better plan, I think, than forcing the start menu to fucking change. Like, seriously, your iconic thing, the one thing that you always have on every fucking computer, you're just going to, that's going out the window. Like, come on, guys.
I know, right? What are you, Apple?
Anyway, but where were we? Oh, right.
Yeah, cult classics.
Your awful dial-up computer is also a cult classic because you can still sell computer parts from that era. At this point, they now go quite well online to collectors.
Seriously?
Yes.
Seriously, if you have a hard drive that's under a gig, they'll be like, "Give me that. I want it."
I remember when I got a hard drive that was a gig. Like, how am I going to fill this stuff up? I have a whole gig.
Yeah.
I just recently got a computer, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's 500 gigs.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to need more.
I think it's a terabyte.
I know. Now, God damn it, we're a spoiled fat bunch of motherfuckers, too.
Oh, yeah, we are. I pulled a 226 gig torrent for Doctor Who. That was an AIT. It took me, yeah, on my terabyte hard drive, which cost me $300 at the time.
What's that? Fuck your bandwidth. Okay.
Yup. My entire barracks had slow internet the entire month.
God,
it
you
was
were a
fantastic.
fucking jizz bag.
Did you seed at least?
I did.
Okay,
I did.
good. You didn't just leech?
No,
You
no.
were a fucking jizz bag.
It was worth it. I got all of old Who. All of it. All of it. All of it.
No, you didn't.
I really did.
Nope, I can
All of it at
guarantee
the
you
time.
didn't.
All of it except for the stuff that was lost in the fire, of which there were recreations.
And they found
There
some
were
too.
recreations, but it wasn't the original.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Exactly.
Well,
yeah.
actually, they
Fuck you,
found
you
some of them.
perfectionist. How about that?
You are technically correct.
Mark, where were
The
you for last
best
week when we
kind
talked about
of
Doctor Who?
correct.
Huh?
We're gonna bring
That's
this-
the only fucking thing I know about Doctor Who. You guys would be going on for an hour and a half about Doctor Who, and I'm like, some of it was lost in a fire. For an hour and a half, you'd be done. You'd be like, go wait outside.
You know, some of it was lost in a fire.
Yes,
some
Mark.
of it was lost in
yes,
a fire.
Yes, yes, we know.
There was also some of it was lost in a fire.
You're about to be lost in a fire.
I know, right? Chris just loses his temper. Your mom was lost in a fire, and a breakdown and cry.
I thought we were going to talk about that. Yeah.
Your mom's doing her supernatural impression.
Oh. Apparently they got renewed for an 11th season, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I mean, I guess if you want to really look at cult classic material, you would just go to Hot Topic.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
Pretty
because
much.
they've got a bunch of like the
Zim,
yeah, oh,
Oh, yeah.
which is
God,
coming out the
Invader
comic
Zim.
book now.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
So good.
So a little bit of background story. I actually have a Johnny the Homicidal Maniac tattoo. That,
Really?
Yeah, he does.
see, a bunch of people don't know about it.
Yeah, no, Bunch being a third of this room.
Well, clearly that's representative of the population as a whole. Only a third of people don't understand that you have a Johnny the Homicidal Maniac tattoo.
Well, also you got to think a lot of people don't know who Johnny is
Exactly.
anymore, because I've had this tattoo for 12 years. Yep, I turned 18. That was the first tattoo I got.
Nice.
I got a tattoo of my eyebrow pierced because I was a fucking rebel.
Yeah. Eyebrow piercings.
Dude, if I had a time machine, I would go and kick fucking 18-year-old Mark in the nuts. Quit trying to be a badass and get into computers, you pukey piece of shit.
You don't even understand me.
No, I wasn't that bad.
Okay.
You weren't hair flipping bad?
No. No, I did have long hair, but I had my ears and my eyebrow pierced, and I had a tattoo, and I had like a Dickie shirt with a bunch of patches sewn on.
Oh my God.
Wristbands.
I want to go back in time and kick 18-year-old you in the junk. Shit.
Yeah, very, very, punk rock before it turned to emo kind of look. But
Which then
with
turned to scenester, which then turned to...
hipster, which then, anyway.
Yeah.
Which can go die in a fire.
Oh, yeah. I was all proud of my tattoo that nobody really knew about. And
Oh, you don't know JTHM? That's okay.
yeah. I know.
Where is it?
Huh?
Where is your tattoo?
On my arm. Oh, you want to see it?
Yes, I want to see it.
Well, come over here and roll up my arm sleeve.
Okay. I'll just do that for you then.
Now comes the visual part of our podcast.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
It's a tattoo of Johnny on his left hand.
Yeah, it's on my left arm. It's Johnny just standing there. It says JTHM on the bottom. I also have a Full Metal Alchemist tattoo.
Is that a cult classic?
Full Metal Alchemist? No.
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, what the shit?
There's like 4 movies and a huge following.
Yeah, there's
gonna
4
say, there's
movies,
no
2
way.
different series. There's a manga. There are no.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no fucking way. I heard about it all the time.
So, I mean, I've got nothing else.
I got nothing.
Yeah, fuck it.
Right.
Except the pressing need to poop.
You have to poop?
I have to poop.
It's because you ate Monterey Jack things off of a
Yeah,
fucking...
I did. Out of a gas
Roller
station.
grill.
That was a
Oh, I
terrible
did
idea.
want to mention this. Dude,
Oh, yeah.
fucking 7-Eleven has some stupid cum-guzzling twat. I mean, she literally was dumb.
Like,
So
really
I
incredibly
walked
stupid.
in and I was looking at, 7-Eleven has these giant rollers of like shit you don't want to put in your body.
It's true.
But you do anyway because Whataburger's parking lot was full. So we walk up and there are 2 hot dogs and 2 burger dogs. And I was like, I'll just take a hot dog and a burger dog. And she's like, and I walk away. I'm thinking she's going to put my hot dogs in a bun. Levin's like, she said it'd be 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, sure. So I walk back up and she put two new kinds of fucking hot dogs on the roller. And I'm like, no, I don't. I pointed at what I wanted and the other thing I wanted. Like, I pointed.
They're already cooked. They're sitting there rolling in front of me.
Yes. So I was like, okay, whatever. And it was like 8 minutes later. I was like, fuck, man, we got to get to the studio. So I run back to the counter. I was like, look, just give me 2 of the burger dogs. So she goes up and she puts them in this like little paper bag and walks up to the counter. She's like, are you ready to check out? And I was like, put them on buns. The novelty is that it looks like a hot dog made out of hamburger. It still gets a fucking bun. Put it on bread, you dumb bitch.
And then she goes to say, oh, I don't know if they come with those, but okay. Yes, they do. They really do. I've never had them in my life, and I know for a fact that they do.
Exactly.
You stupid twat waffle.
So she put 1 on a bun and then took my money, and I gave her a 20, and she, like a toddler, she gives me crumpled up like $8 worth of money in my hand, just crumpled up. And I've been a cashier. You count it out for them first. And then I'm sitting there and she's like staring at me. I was like, okay, put my stuff in a bag. Except for my hot dog, hamburger, whatever the fuck I was eating. Don't put those in a bag because I still need to get condiments for them. But the hamburger hot dog thing that's still in the fucking paper bag, put it on a goddamn bun, you dumb slut. Fucking do it right now. God damn it.
She did cry. Just throwing it out there. Mark made her cry 6 times.
Just fucking do. Just
It was amazing. And then the thing is, we had both told her that we wanted stuff.
yeah.
And
Oh yeah. Then I had to fucking look at her and be like, did you get his order? The dude that's still standing in front of your roller death of obesity? Did you fucking take his order? I didn't know you wanted anything.
I told you. Yeah, I was pretty fucking raging, but I didn't want to make her cry again.
So she puts in the bag. I put chili and cheese on it. And I'm walking away, and I'm just like, holy shit. Like that was it would have been faster to wait in line for fucking Whataburger. It would have been.
Which is impressive because that Whataburger's slow.
It
Yeah.
is.
But holy shit.
There was one time at that Whataburger, I ordered 2 large Cokes. It took them 15 minutes.
It's because they had to
I was the
Freeze.
only one in line.
they had to freeze each individual piece of ice that went into the,
Slowly. They had to freeze it the natural way.
Exactly.
I 100% understand hating your job. I really do. get a fucking education, get a better job. If you don't want to work at a gas station, get a fucking education. Finish high school.
Yup.
It's free.
Yeah.
High school is free.
Do that part. The rest of it sort of follows.
Fuck that. You know, fire out a couple of fucking units, get on welfare, and then go to college.
Yep.
God damn it.
Or you can do like I do and waste several years of your life, and then college is paid for. Yeah. So, there's that.
Yeah, fucking go into the military.
Yep.
Let's fucking do
They
that.
take stupid people. They love stupid people. You know why? Stupid people don't question what they're told.
Not only
That's
that, they
fantastic.
point at the bad guys, say, "Go catch a bullet with your teeth, stupid."
Go there and pull the trigger like I showed you 9 times before you got it right.
Jesus. I don't know. Bitch couldn't make a hot dog, and now she could fire an M16.
Well, luckily, those are made by the lowest bidder for the dumbest motherfucker on the planet, so it's no problem. I had a guy who wavered into my basic training with the minimum score on the test is a 31. 31 out of 100%. 31% is what you need to get into the military. There are jobs that are restricted to you if you get that low of a score. He wavered in with a 24. A 24. Okay, that's barely even better than randomly pressing the fucking buttons because there's 5 choices.
I'm bad at test taking. Oh, you're bad at the thing that you're supposed to learn and then making sure that you learn the goddamn thing. No, you're dumb.
Yeah, you're bad at the thing that we use to measure intelligence? Then you're dumb. So, in case you can't tell, we've had our fill of stupid today.
I can't just put the fucking burger dog in the bun. That's all I want you to do. Just put the thing that looks like a fucking hot dog in a hot dog bun. They're shaped the same. For a fucking reason. You put the meat in between the 2 pieces of bread, which is the most basic fucking thing you can fucking make. That's all you've got to do. Just fucking do it. Put it in the box. Let me pay for it and get the fuck away from your just mediocrity.
I don't know if they come with buns.
Let me get away from your mediocrity.
Are you sure though?
And
Sure
then,
they come with buns?
hold on. And then the bitch looked at me stupid because I put chili and cheese on it. It looked like a hot dog. It's like eating a chili cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And it says right there, big fucking letters, free chili and cheese. Like I could walk in there with a big gulp cup, fill it half with chili, half with cheese, and walk the fuck out because it says free. And you couldn't fucking stop me. Because it's free.
Hey, I have an idea for what we're going to go do after this.
Fuck no, dude.
Yes. Oh, God, yes. Watch for us
Why?
on the news, kids.
Why? Because you want me to sit on the toilet and look like fucking melted mozzarella coming out of my asshole as it just falls apart?
Yes, that's exactly what I
Fuck
want.
no, dude. I already eat like a toddler. Fucking chicken nuggets and potato salad.
Did you just call it potato salad?
No.
I swear to God, you called it
Potato. I popped on the P. Potato salad.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go potato salad.
You totally
I like
did.
mac and cheese and wieners and potato salad. No.
I swear to God, Mark, if you make me shit my pants laughing, I will never fucking forgive you.
This is why we can't be in nice places like the studio because you threatened to poo yourself. Dude, I don't know about Chris. I don't know about Chris, but I know Levin and I eat like fucking toddlers most of the time.
Yeah, we do.
It's fucking shit,
I
dude.
eat terrible. Like, at my
I really
job,
need to shit. Like, I really can't.
Hold on. Do your line and then go.
Whether your beard's on your face or in your heart. Thanks for listening.
Or in your pants, apparently.
I need to shit. I need to shit.
All right, we're done.